Hello everybody, Gord K here, founder of Kroban Warrior Arts. We are continuing with the Warrior Mind series of videos. Today I will speak to you about pain. So how the warriors deal with pain. The efficiency of warrior mind comes from the fact that we are trying to understand our feelings, emotions and mental states during stressful situations. After understanding, we are trying to accept them in the exact states of their origin. The main secret of that understanding is you should never fight against your feelings. You have to understand and embrace them. The fear and pain, in this case the pain, are in this category. Don't fight against the pain, embrace the pain, accept the pain and understand the pain. Of course, avoid the pain if you can. Then you shall feel no pain at all. So pain is merely a basic function of our body and our nervous system, and nothing more. It is our natural system of protection, and there is no sense to be frightened by pain, because we are then scared of ourselves. Our pain, this is us, and you cannot be afraid of yourself. The warriors cannot be fear against themselves. Pain is a signal to our consciousness which give us knowledge that our body is hurt in an exact spot or area. When we know that and when we accept that as a normal, we can deal with all of the realities of life, such as suffering, pain, injuries, and winning with the warrior efficiencies. Also, it is important to be aware and ready for various injuries during a real fight or any other kind of real event. You have to always count on that. You might get hurt during a fight and during any event you are part of. The pain has no practical immediate use during the emergency stressful situations, so you should ignore it, forget it, but at the same time use it as a turbo fuel to get yourself into ultra aggressive and wild mode, controlled through proper techniques and with the proper mental attitude. It is not relevant if you are cut, stabbed or hit with a few broken bones or shot with the bullets or shrapnels. You should devote yourself only to winning against your adversaries and situation at all costs. Until you can move, you're good to go. It is not an easy task, but not impossible. Overcoming the pain, practical advice. Do not think about your injuries. Think only about how to survive the fight. Think about the damage you're going to make to your opponent. Think about winning, overcoming, surviving, living, succeeding. But think fast and go into action fast. Later on, there will be plenty of time for healing your wounds. The pain must be discarded. When you, let's say, when you take a blow, do not pay attention to the signals of the pain. Do not look to the hurt spot. Do not touch the spot, and do not produce treacherous squealing sounds like Act if there is no injury and that you are like unhurt. The body and mind can take a lot of pain and damage without any immediate damage, without any immediate stopping you damage thing. There are lots of people who did survive the falls from 10-story buildings, from 20 meters, and so what are few blows to you? Nothing. It is really nothing, except it will fire up your action. Story of pain and warrior mind. Listen to this. A friend of mine was shot 3 times during one of the battles in our homeland war. Into his fingers, shoulder and his leg. His rifle fell out his hand and he went on the ground. But by the warrior mind, he got his orders. You got to take your rifle, you got to get up and start shooting back and run, you have to survive. And he did all that. Wounded, bleeding, without 3 fingers, he got up, fired back, ran to cover and fought back until eventually he was medevac from the spot. Later in the hospital he told me, Gord, I didn't feel any pain. Just as we were taught, you have to move and to survive. You have to move to survive, and I did that. And then he asked me, after we are speaking about all this, Gord, did you come to get me out back to the fighting line? Because I am ready. I cannot lie here in the hospital like a lazy pig anymore. And I answered, yes, let's go. And we went back and won all our battles from then until today. This is warrior mind. That is the warrior mind attitude toward pain. Learn from it. There is no pain, it is only your nerves and mind game. Strong mind and powerful body overcomes pain without any problems. You just have to be ready and trained for it. And you have to believe in your abilities. That is why whatever you are doing with your life, if you want a warrior mind, you have to train hard, live hard, and think hard. I mean hard like an iron. To train yourself against pain, special body exercises needs to be done, like self-hitting with your fist, sticks and bars, partner hitting the hard surfaces, and all in controlled and very careful manner. Warrior Minds is a strong because of the strong training behind it. Be ready for pain always and train yourself to move pain threshold higher and higher and higher. But at the end, it is total mental game, strong mind. I do not feel pain. I feel something, and that something will keep me going faster, stronger, and more powerful. And this is, I'm not calling this a pain. This is for me a fuel. Another story of pain. Once I was commanding the anti-riot unit during a war between two hooligan factions at the streets of Zagreb city in Croatia. The hooligans throw at us bricks, Molotov cocktails, stones, and iron bars. At that moment, I did not have any protection gear on me. I used a plastic chair to protect my head, and got teased later by my colleagues. Teased later by my colleagues about my helmet was a plastic chair. And we charged toward the hooligans. I was struck with a few bricks, one iron bar, and stones to my legs and arms, but I didn't feel any pain. I did not suffer any damage from it. And believe me, the hooligans hate cops, and they do not hit or throw lightly. When we get closer, then fighting changed course, and we arrested around 100 hooligans. During arresting process, one of my colleagues slammed the car over my forearm, the door of the car of that arresting vehicle over my forearm. And I didn't feel pain, not get any injury, because I trained my body to be still strong. I think the door were damaged from that slam back then. Because of my training, I didn't get injured or even feel the pain at that time. Of course, I was lucky also to not get hit in the knee joint or groin. But what I want to emphasize to you is that you can prepare yourself for anything. You just have to do it. You have to discipline and you have to have a discipline and constantly practice to train yourself. That is the secret of Warrior Mind, constant progress in everything. Fatal injuries and pain. A friend of mine was blown up by a landmine. One leg completely tore off about the knee, wounded all over the body. Luckily for him, somehow he stayed conscious, and after only a few moments, he was in a state of mind. Fuck it, I'm gonna survive this. I will survive, I will live. Immediately, he started to put his tourniquet straps over the bleeding leg, strap it in full power tight, and bandage the leg, the wound with the military bandage that he has on him. And then he checked his body, lots of smaller wounds that he couldn't treat, and he dragged himself into some hole and armed with a pistol, waiting for help. Help arrived 1 hour later, and to cut the story short, he survived. He has a family, and he is today a happy person with his happy family. He told me later, at first I didn't feel any pain, but later it started to hurt everywhere, because pain is coming later. But at the moment of hit, you don't feel anything, you don't feel pain. But later this thing is coming. And it comes in waves, and as soon as I feel the pain, I start to breathe deeply and concentrate myself on the scanning surrounding and how to spot the enemy. That helped me to diminish the pain and shaking of the body. I have to do this every few minutes, but I was persistent, and as we were taught in our warrior arts, never give up, never surrender, do as you're trained. And I did just that. I did like that. And of course, I yell a lot of bad words and give myself motivation speeches. I will live, you will survive, and so on, and fuck it, and all that. And now, as I think about it, the pain wasn't at all a problem, because there was a knowledge how to overcome the pain with breathing, focus, concentration, and scanning surroundings. And the problem was, it was like a fuel to me. To refuel my desire to live. A bigger problem was a low water amount on me, and you get very thirsty during times like that. So he was very thirsty, and that was his problem, not the pain. Pain is a fuel. The impulse of pain is used as the impulse of turbo fuel. When you start to feel the pain, the body will with reflex action avoid the damage if it's possible, but you consciously have to make yourself go, to move fast at the speed of light as thunder, to move, to build up more speed, more power, more concentration, more powerful breathing, more desire and resolution in every move you make. In that way you will feel pain, and at the same time you will feel no pain, and you will avoid injuries, and you will win over the situation in which you are. Just turbo up and go, 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 as a thunder and lightning, but tactically and smart, of course, using the knowledge. That is what the pain is for a warrior mind, the fuel and nothing else. Of course, in the case of serious injuries, pain is the signal what is needed to be fixed, and fixed very fast, and you need to stop and fix it. I feel pain personally only when I see suffering of innocent children and innocent people. That is my pain, nothing else. All the other things that are coming to me, against me, on me, come on, I'm here and I'm coming to you. That is warrior mind. No pain, no fear, no surrender. There is no pain in me. My pain is only when innocent suffering and I cannot help. And that is pain of the heart. Of course, there are some injuries, even in the fights or in the life, when you will feel the pain immediately, like breaking of fingers, breaking of ribs, breaking of collarbones, breaking of nose, eyes, and stuff like that. And the system of overcoming is the same. You will grab, fix, and start to breathe and concentrate on what either the fixing the damage immediately, or how to survive, how to win over the dangerous situation, and then fix the damage immediately. But you need to go to the big powerful breathing action, use this pain to move, and to move away from the danger, and to fight against the danger very fast, and then fix yourself as soon as possible and call for help. That's the system how you are overcoming the pain, and if the pain is happening to you, and with the proper training and warrior arts training and preparations for pain, and then you are ready and there is no pain in the warrior mind. For this video enough. See you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, stay beautiful. You are beautiful, you are happy, you are healthy, you are safe, you are wonderful, you are worthy, and you are love and goodness. You are good, you are goodness builder, you are love, and spread love everywhere. And remember, if you love somebody, you will never hurt these people. So if you're spreading love, you are not hurting anybody. Gortke out, see you around. Crow Brain.